we've worked really hard for this championship. Most of all, we go to school, we trek from school to the stadium just to train. We work hard every day, we go to training every day. It's just hard work and God, that's all I can say.
So what do you have to say about the Milo Basketball Championship?
Well, they really tried a lot. I want to say a big, big thank you to all of you because you've given us like a spotlight to go higher in basketball and in life too. Thank you so much, Milo.
First, how did you get into basketball?
It was from my school, sir. My coach came to our class one day like that when I was in GSS 2. I was in GSS 1, I'm going to GS 2. And he came and was asking if you'd like to play, if you're interested in the game, you should come outside and write your name. I just stood up. My friends were laughing at me. Wow, Grace, you're too small to play basketball. No, basketball is for taller people. And I said, I just love the game. I would like to be part of it. Then I went to my coach. I wrote my name. Then we went to our stadium. That was where we train. Every day we train in our stadium. That was how I started playing basketball.
Ever since, you're so petite, like you said. Other people, when they play basketball, are very, very big. You look so smallish. Are you not afraid when you meet very tall players?
Not really, sir. I'm not afraid. My coach has never taught any one of us to be afraid. Has always taught us to put our mind into something. When you put your mind into something, by God's grace, you're going to get it. So I was never afraid of anybody on the court.
You are the most valuable player in the 2017 All-School Milo Basketball Championship. Has it ever come across your mind that you will ever want to play basketball professionally?
Yes, sir. When I got into basketball and came for my first Milo, that was 2014, and we came out fourth. I saw the way people were playing the game. I saw it was very interesting. So I just put up my mind I was going to become a professional basketballer.
Oh, you have made up your mind you want to be. In Bielsa, do they have any program, especially for young players like you, who really want to take basketball as a career?
Not really, sir, but our coach has been pushing us to the ball. He has been trying his possible best to make sure we become something like exposing us to different competitions, go out for different competitions. That from there we might meet somebody that can help us with scholarship, travel outside the country, or maybe play in Nigeria's Zenith League.
Oh, you've got to the point. Outside the country. So you are hoping that someday you'll be given an opportunity to trade your skills outside the shores of this country. If given the opportunity, will you take it?
Yes, sir, I will.
This is taking a very, very long marriage for Milo.
Correct.
How long is this going to take? How many more years for you?
Look, we believe we can take it as many years as possible. I mean, if you look at the excitement of today, if you look at the young talent that was displayed today, I mean, how we cannot continue to support this? It's amazing, the young talent, you know, the quality of the game. I was extremely impressed about the quality of the game. So I believe we can continue it for years to come. You know, it's just amazing to be part of this, and we're very proud of it.
Looking at the future, we do this, we see beautiful game, the schools look forward to this every year. Looking to the future, what are we going to be doing to make it a bit different and take it a notch higher?
Look, already we're doing a lot of things, I believe. You know, already the quality of the game is the most important part. And I think we are including more and more schools. If I'm correct, I think last time we had 18,000 students with us. So I think just being able to get as many students as possible, to get as many, not only boys, but girls as well participating, is the ultimate objective.
How would you rate the match today, this final?
Fantastic. It was moving from one side to another. It was amazing, but it was amazing on the two parts. Not only the boys, but also the girls finally. So I think, you know, it's exciting to come, and I will invite to the public to keep on following and supporting the teams that participate in this great.
In the next edition, what should we expect?
I think the same excitement as we have. Teams coming back, but other new ones appearing, because I think people are getting excited about this. You know, we've been doing it for 19 years, and every time we have new champions, new people coming through, and I think that's what we keep on looking. Great games.
Is there any plan to give international exposure to some of these young players that we are seeing currently? Because I think it's important we begin to consider that.
Look, I think one of the great examples of this is that we have people coming through to scout in this basketball championship. A lot of the talent alumni of this championship have come out to play in the NBA and the WNBA. So I think they're already looking at this as a great platform to be able to grow. I mean, today they already have that exposure, and what better than a true competitive championships like this one.
Every year we just keep taking the notch higher and higher and higher. This is exactly what we have seen again today. Superlative performances, beautiful game, an exciting event, well packaged, well finished. I'm so excited.
Okay, I was going to ask, Milo has been in this for these 19 years, right? Exactly what are you doing?
Look, it is very much in line with the DNA of the brand. Our brand is about raising, energizing future champions. The Milo Basketball Championship enables us to engage youth in a very positive way, where they can develop and become something important in life, either in the game of basketball or in their personal life. And this is the motivation for us to keep doing it. And we're excited about what we are doing. We see all the good results, and we just keep doing it.
Can you do a quick appraisal of what we have witnessed today at the finals of the All Basketball?
Milo Basketball. Yes, from what you can see that Milo has done so well. They've been doing it for the past 20-something years. And the chairman of Lagos State Basketball is there. I saw him there, he's there. So it shows that the state and Milo are in partnership. You understand? They're in partnership. So it's a good thing for basketball, no doubt about it. So I wish Milo will continue forever.
Okay, now let's go straight into business. These are young players. Yeah. I know you played basketball. Yeah. And we know that there are opportunities internationally when it comes to basketball. Every average basketballer will always dream that one day, God will open the door, I would like to play in the NBA. What do you think the Lagos State Basketball Association can do to help these players that have been discovered, even though some of these players were representing schools that came outside Lagos?
Well, there are schools from Lagos. I hope you understand, but they were beaten earlier before the finals. There are schools representing. Lagos State has won this competition before, not once, not twice. You know, because Lagos has always present the same age group that is needed. You know, so Lagos, in the association now, Lagos State is the one. There are a lot of programs for kids. You know, the young talent program, so many other programs. You know, Lagos State has a lot of programs for young kids that are coming up into the game. So we are up to it.
There is a question. There is a comment you have just made. You said Lagos State normally presents children of the right age. Are you suspecting something?
No. I'm not saying that maybe other people don't present. You understand? What I'm saying is that Lagos State has won it before. Even from what I've said, at least they present the age players. So I'm saying that you cannot be winning all the time. You know, you understand? Lagos State believes in a Catch Them Young program. That's why you see, even at the sports festival, Lagos State says it's not a win at all cost thing. It's the matter of bringing young players that will mature to, greater heights. That's what Lagos State is all about.
How can we make basketball a very, very popular sport, especially in Lagos? It's a critical question because I don't know how many schools play basketball, but how can we get this critical mass into basketball? Not only basketball, most sports, because all we know here is football or soccer. How can we make basketball among the popular sports in Lagos?
You see, Lagos, I don't know if you really follow the sport in Lagos, because this question that you've raised, I can tell you categorically that in Lagos State, apart from the national team, basketball is very, very popular, because we have so many schools playing it in Lagos than anywhere in Nigeria. There's no doubt about it. I've been part of it. The Milo thing started here. You understand? It started over 20-something years ago. After that, we have what we call the Akofa League. In this same Lagos, all this secondary school, we have a league being run by a school. I forgot the name of the school now. In Lagos too.
Is it Doragos?
Doragos, thank you very much. In Lagos, it's a league among secondary schools. All these things are not in other states. So Lagos State has always been #1 when it comes to basketball in Nigeria. I'm not mentioning what it is. So Lagos State has always, we have a lot of programs for kids in Lagos State. So it's not, that's why when you say making it popular, I can even tell you now that for every festival that have gone outside there in Lagos State has always qualified. Even football don't qualify sometimes, but basketball has always been there. So there has always been a program for basketball. It's a very popular, nationally apart from football, I think it's the next, and people are trying now to make it #1.
Okay, the final question. Yeah. When it comes to, they say the first fan,
yeah,
the first fan of any athlete, yes, is supposed to be the parent.
Yes.
Today, okay, let us say because many of the schools that came to the finals came from outside Nigeria, yes, but we didn't see a lot of parents at the venue. Okay. And I think, what do you think? How can that be addressed?
Well, I think, you see, because I'm not the organizers, that's first of all. But you see, all along, because this finals has always been for the students. So the organizers always invite schools. You understand? They don't invite parents per se. They invite schools. That's why you don't see parents here. That is the way I see it.
But you see, the parents also they hold the key to the future of these children. So if these children would excel, yeah, and grow to become people like Akintola and the rest of them, yes, then we should carry the parents along.
I agree with you. You see, where you have a situation where you need to carry parents along is in the clinics. That is when the parents come with their kids, not at this final level. In the clinics, you see, very soon now Milo will be organizing what they call top 50, where top 50 selected students are. In that kind of situation, you see parents come because you have less crowd. Parents now say, what is happening to, let me go and see what is happening to my kids. Then there are clinics for kids. That is when parents come in. Olumide is doing a basketball clinic. You see parents coming. But because this one is the finals, they always invite schools. Let us go to the principal, not to the parents. That's why you are seeing only students.
So will you recommend that the principals should now extend that invitation also to the parents?
Yes, I think I will support that. I will support that because but see how many parents with the principal rights to? For example, I have a school here that presented about 70, 80 students. Assuming the mother and father came with them. So, and the hall cannot take everybody. You know, it's a good idea. I'm not saying what to
Isn't that what the sponsor wants? More eyes.
More eyes, but we even have more eyes. With the students alone, the place is packed. With the students alone, the place is packed. You understand? No, it's a good idea. What you've said, not that I don't support it, but we have to look at the situation on ground. If every student here comes with father and mother, this hall won't take them. This hall won't take them. So that is the situation. And we have students that came from outside the country, outside the states to come and play. So will those one come with their parents too?
If need be.
Well, if they can, there's no problem if they can come. But with the current situation of things, so it's a good idea. But I don't think, that's the personal opinion now. I don't think it will work out like that. That's the organizers did good by inviting the schools, and that's what they have always been doing. Every year it's always packed.